Everybody, Chad from Colorado Giants, and in the garage, we'll just go ahead and call it Team Wazio. As always, and I nag and harp about it, about how busy I am, and poor me. I've been real busy. Trying to catch up. Emily is away. I had a baby shower in Las Vegas as the August 22nd due date is rapidly approaching. Tearing down the robot, specifically the drum robot, which is pretty much 100% disassembled. So I've got to get that robot ready. That one, it's basically ready. The drums taken apart. I need to replace some parts on that, and the 60-pound flipper robot. Changing out the wheels on this. These wheels are about at least 10 years old. I need some bigger wheels. You can see the wheels from front to back. Back here, much too small. Up front, that's just right. So it should make it go a little bit faster. And the ground clearance with the little ones was not what I wanted it to be. So yeah, the garlic's up here drying. So I have a robot event in 2 weeks. That's probably going to be my last robot event for quite a while. We go into our kind of winter off season. Same with pumpkins, thank goodness. So it's, let's see here, it's Saturday, August 28th, I want to say, or 5th as I look at my phone. And, yeah, today we had our pumpkin patch tour. The pumpkin patch tour was phenomenal. The board member, Teresa, organized that. She did a wonderful job. That was a great patch tour. We saw some really cool stuff. We went to a community garden. We went to a couple of growers' homes and saw their patches. Only one egg today. Oh, there's some more in there. Yeah, it was a really good time. So let's check out the pumpkins. I'll try and give a little better in-depth tour. Oh man, as I stick my foot in dirt, as I haven't done that in a while. My plants compared to the other growers, really good. I saw a lot of powdery mildew. I have, a touch of powdery mildew here and there. Not a whole heck of a lot. That's probably my worst leaf. I need to spray, and I've been saying I need to spray for quite a while now. This is Gouda, the 1317 Sejas. It's looking real good. Tomorrow I really need to come out here during the heat of the day and free up that stem a little bit. And yeah, other than that, this plant's looking real good. Like I said, a touch of powdery mildew, but other than that, it's looking real good. This one's still growing. I honestly couldn't tell you. I haven't measured it consistently, but last time I did, I want to say we're doing about 10 pounds a day or so. I haven't looked at this pumpkin in quite a while, as you can tell by the path that is not made. But this one's not growing too good, so I'm not overly concerned about stepping on a few leaves. It looks like it still is. As we lay on top of the pumpkin, got some sucker vines trying to make their way over. This plant looks a good bit more rough than the other one. It looks like some leaf burn. I don't think I get good misting coverage over this direction, so it's burning. But knock on wood, no real powdery mildew over here. This is probably the first time I've been over in this plant in 2 weeks, if not significantly longer. Now that I say that out loud, it's probably more like 3 or 4 weeks. So let's move some of this back. Got a stem split going on here, which I'll need to give that some attention. Still good. And this vine right here is pulling on it, so I'm yanking on the vine. There we go. Take some of that tension off. That's good. I'm going to put a pool noodle over here to help relieve a little bit more tension. This is riveting YouTube content, I know. There we go. Okay, so put that there, which should take some of the strain off of this. I'll need to, if I had a fan out here, which I don't, I would put a fan on that. And I would, and I will, because I can, and I have it. I will spray that with some hydrogen peroxide or alcohol to keep it dry. So let's break some of these leaves back to get airflow in here. But overall, I mean, this pumpkin's still a good pumpkin. This one thumps harder than its brother over there, even though that one's bigger. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I can see at the boundary between the two plants, that looks a little rough. Oh, hey, look! I see a pumpkin in there. Just goes to show you what a poor job I've been doing. Like I told everybody on the patch tour today, it was like, hey, I thought you said you were going to do good. You know, you're going to beat Joe this year. Next year. Which I said last year. Next year. So let's go over to the other ones. I have so much work to do. I have to get the robots ready. And I also need to just go through the yard. The back half of the yard looks terrible and a half. I need to pull out that plant. I cut off some of the heads of the sunflowers. This one should be ready soon. Looking good, and then you can see I've got some gourds starting to form. Check out the garden. Garden's looking good. We've been picking tomatoes and cucumbers. My little pumpkins. Watermelons are ready, you know. Pumpkin. Another small pumpkins going. Lots of pumpkins. Love the miniature variety. My question of, would these field pumpkins or these wolf pumpkins still turn orange after the plant has died, has been answered. The answer is yes. All of the crops are just sheesh. They're growing bananas. Next year, much more spacing in between the plants is one of the biggest things. Gonna get the weed whacker and whack all this stuff down. Watermelons looking pretty good. The giant watermelon, I really should probably cull these ones off, but it is what it is. You can see the hail pot marks in there. Crazy. But yeah, onions doing good. The celery, I turned this water off by mistake the other day, and now that I see the droopy celery, I realize my mistake, and I need to turn that back on so it doesn't die. And quickly, as the phone is running out of battery, we'll check out the other two pumpkins. So Gouda, I think is around 800 pounds, is what it tapes on one of the old charts. I am highly questionable if that's accurate. That one over there, I need to pull out the whole plant. You know, and I wonder if it's still growing. But it wouldn't be legal. That split is too bad. Ugh. Lots of little flies in here. Wonder what those are. And this guy's still growing too. This one's the 1937 Sejas. And I've been out here semi-frequently releasing the tension on the vine and squirting alcohol on the stem to keep it dry. So you can see it looks pretty good. There's a bug flies in my mouth. Plant on the back half looks great, actually. Front half, the stump's probably right here, so that old plant is looking weathered as I would expect it to. And then over there, the 21 or the 2043, not looking so great. I see some. I'm just going to rip off a piece of the leaf. Some, I'm going to call those aphids. There is a metric ton of them. Holy macaroni. Oh my gosh, that's pretty gross actually. Look at all those bugs. So, Chad needs to do some spraying. And, yeah. Wow, I'll be darned. So, at that juncture, I'm going to call it good and go get some bug spray and spray in here because that's, yeah, that's not good at all. But hope everybody's season's doing good. If you're local, thanks so much for coming out to the patch tour. It was a great time. Tons of prizes we're giving away. And we're getting ready to think about way-offs. So we'll have that discussion soon. Oh my gosh, look at all these bugs. That's crazy. We'll talk to you soon, guys. Have a good one. Don't forget to spray your plants for bugs every once in a while. Don't be lazy or too busy like me. Questions, comments, queries, concerns? Let me know. Have a good one.